Capricorn, namaste. This read is for those with sun or ascending and maybe moon in Capricorn. I have a lot in my lower chart in Capricorn. My Venus is in Capricorn, and my Mars and Mercury, I think I have in Capricorn. Anyway, we're looking at Taurus season. The sun is in Taurus. It's May 2018. Thank you for subscribing, watching, and liking. And if you feel free to comment, I love comments. They're fun to get. And what else can we say? Oh, Taurus. Okay, so we're doing Capricorn. So Taurus, we got Uranus entering Taurus next week on the 15th or 16th, which will be there for 7.5 years, changing the way we make money, a lot of us, surprisingly, in surprising ways, surprising new changes in the ways we make money. Taurus is all about, Taurus is represented by the pentacle in tarot, and in Wall Street it's represented by the bull, because the bull is the old currency. So pentacles in the tarot represents Taurus, which is about money. So I feel like I'm jumping all over the place explaining this, but anyway, we just had a full moon in Scorpio, which would have revealed some deep subconscious woundings or insecurities or issues that needed clearing in order for the new manifestations to come forward in Taurus season. So all right, let's see what the cards have to say to Capricorn. So we got the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Sun, the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Moon. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, which represents the future, sort of forward vision, and wands represent creativity, so it's sort of like seeking or looking for the future with a creative perspective. Then I like to take a little bit of a card here. Okay, so then we get the Pentacles. So let's have a look for Capricorn for May 2018. Now, it looks to me like Capricorn have gone on a, the interesting thing about Capricorn is Capricorns work very hard, and they can work very hard for long periods of time in areas that may not necessarily be in alignment for them. But because they're such good workers, they'll stay at it and hang in there, even if it's not necessarily the aligned thing for that person, for the Capricorn. So it looks like the Capricorn is becoming aware of some of the motives behind certain disappointing options or disappointing choices, and the motives that to have made choices that were based on sort of glitter and glam or fanciness has only led to sort of failing the heart, unfulfilling heart. Because I have the Three of Swords in the heart section, which is disappointments, and then I have the Seven of Cups in the situation that we're talking about. So unheart-based choices based on sort of superficial, let me show you this card, but sort of glamorous, fancy choices. There's so many. I mean, there's so much to choose from if you look at this card. And you almost don't know which to pick because they're all so good. But it's also good from a superficial level. And from that distance, from a place of distance. And it's not necessarily from the heart. So the Capricorn are becoming aware of choices that are not based in the heart, not being fulfilling. And that's causing a rapid sort of action and creative, passionate movement towards a more fulfilling, divinely supported family experience. Now, when we look at the King of Pentacles here in the knowledge part, it's almost like making money or making financial progression no longer based in the material is causing rapid expansion, super duper rapid expansion for Capricorns. And in an expansive way that is freeing financially to the Capricorn, but it's also going to upgrade the financial you know, it's going to take you to a King of Pentacles status. So it's almost like an idea. It's almost like the Capricorns are turning their back on any kind of idea that's not heart fulfilling, and that turning their mind away from financial based choices, as it were, to more choices that are expansive and freeing, that bring harmony and union in the home and relationships. That's going to bring more freedom to their relationships. So in other words, it looks to me like Capricorns are kind of loosening up their way of living and allowing their finances to expand in a way that's creative, that's more fulfilling, and that creates a harmony in their relationships. And not so fear-based, because the moon, now we get the full moon card that we just had, revealed the deep lack of fulfillment in other options or other ideas that are fancy. You know, Capricorns get pulled in by that. And it seems like the fancy glitter choice seems like the secure choice, but it's not fulfilling. It's not creative. It's not exciting. It's not passionate. And Capricorns are going away from that, because once you partner the Capricorn energy with the knowledge of the heart and the passion and the creativity, that's their true future. That's, you know, it's going to free. That freedom is something that a Capricorn in their balanced state is the sort of ultimate way for a Capricorn to live and experience their life, which is to be able to put that good work energy that the Capricorn has into a fulfilling creative venture that does pull the family together or pull the relationship together and create a strong future. Now here we get the Four of Pentacles at the bottom. So I will say that there might be some financial penny pinching period before this expansive happens, but there is an expansive progression happening, and to have faith in it, and that turning away from less fulfilling ways of earning money are going to progress, are going to work for you. They are. And even if at the beginning it means holding back financially, the future is so promising for you that the freedom and the comfort and the family closeness that brings you is more important now than making money just to make money, just to make you rich. You want freedom in your money. You want freedom and closeness in your relationships. It's not just about making money. So for me, this is a period for Capricorn where you're sort of integrating your whole ideas about your future being fulfilling and free, like a future that feels free and emancipated. And it may involve holding money at first, but it will become the financial sort of, how shall we say, standard that Capricorn reach for. Because I know Capricorn do want a certain amount of financial sort of stability, and most people do. Some signs are more, Sagittarians are kind of more loose about financial security, I think, in general, but Capricorns tend to want that all sorted out and kind of organized and locked in, which is great. Nothing wrong with it. It's part of the positive of that sign. And I'm Capricorn, as I said, in a lot of places in my chart, so I understand the Capricorn energy. And it looks to me like Capricorn are finding freedom in trusting a venture that's creative and passionate, that may involve holding financially, that may not have an instant gratification financially, but has a long-term future. However, in the immediate future, it will create emancipation and happy home life. And the finances are there. You're going to be knowledgeable of the financial potential. But the nice thing is that it involves the relationship. It pulls things together for the Capricorn. It pulls their whole life together. And now this is the card that I shall pull from this other deck for you at this deck, the Journey of the Soul's Journey, love cards. Lesson cards. And we get honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Oh, I like that picture. So it looks to me like the truth, the sort of what matters on sort of a true level, it is what's going to become the effort from the Capricorn. So in other words, the new efforting in the life of a Capricorn is going to be what is honestly the truth, from the heart's truth, rather than an idea that seems rather fancy. And that's going to emancipate the Capricorns financially in the immediate run, emancipate, but in the long run become financially prosperous. And they just have a few fears to go through as far as making this choice, this new choice. It may be a little scary to not have the illusion of security in this choice, but the divine is how should we say, supporting this expansive new movement. It is expansive and supported by the divine because it's landing there, and it is the honest truth. You're going to be operating from your true heart. There we go. So yeah, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So the Capricorn are operating now and efforting from a place in their truth, from their truth, their heart's truth. And that's going to align them right here. You see this card kind of operating over here, aligning you into harmonious union. Even though there might still outcome, you might have to face some fears of money. That's okay though, because this card read is telling you that you will be all right. Like, this is going to be a prosperous venture, of abundant direction for you, supported, universally supported. Thank you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that read and that you could hear it. And thank you for letting me serve in this way. Namaste.